A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of trade tensions, Beijing is set to impose tariffs on a range of U.S. agricultural goods starting Monday, March 10, 2025. This move comes as a direct response to President Donald Trump's recent decision to increase tariffs on Chinese imports, raising the stakes in an ongoing trade war that has implications for both economies. Since returning to office in January, Trump has implemented a series of tariffs against key trading partners, including China, Canada, and Mexico. His administration has justified these actions by citing issues such as illegal immigration and the flow of fentanyl into the United States. Initially, Trump imposed a blanket 10% tariff on all Chinese goods in early February, which was subsequently raised to 20% just last week. The Chinese government wasted no time in retaliating. The finance ministry in Beijing accused Washington of undermining the multilateral trading system and announced new tariffs of 10% and 15% on several U.S. agricultural products. This includes chicken, wheat, corn, and cotton, which will now face higher charges, while other products like soybeans, sorghum, pork, beef, aquatic products, fruits, vegetables, and dairy will see slightly lower rates. Analysts suggest that these retaliatory tariffs are strategically designed to impact Trump's voter base, particularly in rural America, while still leaving room for potential negotiations towards a trade deal. As these trade headwinds intensify, they add to the challenges faced by Chinese leaders who are grappling with a faltering economy. Factors such as sluggish consumer spending, a prolonged debt crisis in the property sector, and high youth unemployment are creating a complex economic environment. Last year, China's exports reached record highs, but the ongoing trade war with the U.S. is expected to diminish this economic lifeline. Preliminary data indicates that the full impact of the recent tariffs has yet to be realized, but early signs already point to a slowdown in shipments. In the first 2 months of 2025, China's exports grew by only 2.3% year-on-year, falling short of expectations and significantly down from the 10.7% growth recorded in December. As the threat of further trade conflict looms, experts argue that fiscal policy in China needs to become more proactive to mitigate the risks associated with these tariffs. Jiwei Zhang, president and chief economist at Pinpoint Asset Management, emphasized the need for a robust fiscal response to counteract the potential downturn in exports. The latest trade data coincides with the Chinese government's largest annual political gathering, known as the Two Sessions, where Premier Li Qiang outlined the government's economic strategy for the coming year. During his address, Li acknowledged the increasingly complex and severe external environment, announcing an official growth target of around 5% for 2025, the same as the previous year. However, many economists view this target as ambitious given the current economic challenges. Julian Evans-Pritchard of Capital Economics pointed out that while ramping up fiscal spending could offset some of the immediate impacts of tariffs, the broader economic headwinds may limit the effectiveness of such measures. As both nations brace for the repercussions of this trade war, the global economy watches closely, aware that the decisions made in Washington and Beijing will have far-reaching consequences. The escalating tariffs and the ongoing conflict not only affect the two largest economies in the world, but also ripple through international markets, impacting trade relationships worldwide. The coming weeks will be crucial as both sides navigate this complex landscape, with the hope that diplomacy can prevail over economic confrontation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.